and gentlemen, and welcome to another vlog, how-to slash unboxing, whatever you call it. Hopefully this video is gonna be really quick and useful to some people, because I tried to find it on YouTube's and I couldn't find it for this specific bike. Cam position sensor. That is what I'm replacing today. Basically, my bike is having these weird intermittent running issues where it starts every time, but then it gets to a certain temperature and shuts off. And then it runs again and shuts off again. It doesn't start until it cools down and whatnot a few minutes later. So I got one of these. And if you get one originally from Ducati, OEM Ducati part from my Monster 620, it's damn near $200. It's like $160, $150. So do me a favor, do yourself a favor, and look up the automotive equivalent for your crank position sensor. I keep calling it different things: crank position, camshaft, crank position sensor, whatever it's called. So yeah, obviously you can trust this how-to if I don't even know what part I'm installing. Anyway, this thing was $15, 15 bucks. It's for a Fiat, for a car, for a 90s Fiat, and apparently it's the same exact thing. So I guess we're gonna find out. So I'm gonna go to my bike, I'm gonna pop out the old one. So the only thing you have to do is just lube it up a little bit and slide it in, and there's a little O-ring behind it, but you don't necessarily have to replace it, and I'm not actually replacing mine. So I'm just gonna pull out the old one, pop in the new one, and that's it. Let's do it. Alright, ladies and gents, so here we are at the bike, and your crank position sensor is this right here, this little thing right there. And I probably should have put on some dirty clothing instead of doing this in my nice clean clothing, but it is what it is. So that is the baby. And I just started the bike up, so I know for a fact that it runs. We got some tools here, got a little bit of grease, so that's what we're going to be dealing with. All right, so I'm not even sure if you can see it, but it's this baby. So to free it up, I gotta unclip some zip ties that were holding it in place. So this is the connector right here. I don't know if you can even see it. This is also tight, but you got to push down on the little bar here and unplug it. Nice and easy. And just to confirm, yep, same exact connector. So now this is what we do. I'm going to unclip that piece of that zip tie back there. Hey, how's it going? All right, so before I actually zip tie everything in there and make it all neat, I'm just gonna make sure it fits. And to remove it is just like a simple Allen key here. So let's just do it really quick. Boom, boom, boom. Nice and easy. So that's the bolt. Then we got a little bit of grease here, and see if I can work that thing out. I should have brought a big screwdriver to assist me with this, but I did not. So we're gonna have to use a little screwdriver. There we go. Then there's a little spacer that goes in between your sensor and the motor. So we just clean it off, put it to the side. Not a big deal. Just twist this bitch out. Shouldn't be too hard. And there we go. There we go. Seems to look exactly the same as my new one. Same exact length, same exact everything, except for 1/10 of the price. All right, so we'll. Anyway, so the next step is to stick this baby in there, But first we gotta lube it up a little bit, and then we start up the bike, make sure everything runs. So let me just clean this off. There we go. Then we'll literally take ever so little grease, like a little pinky situation. A little windy out here, so just like that. Not so much. That's more than enough. That's plenty. So close the jar, put it over here. We don't even need the big pliers for pulling of the baby. So next, you gotta line up your little spacer. So there's your spacer, there's your thing. Plop it right in there. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. And then you take your screw. There we go. Well, not even a screw, probably a bolt. And then we tighten it down. And you don't need to torque this like to the max. Nice and snug is plenty, I think. I know I'm acting as if I've done this before, but I haven't. Anyway, so let's see. And now, where the magic happens. And now is where I plug in this thing. There we go. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, so this thing is still plugged in, but we'll unplug it. Let's try it. Let's see if the bitch starts up.